Hello, this is Dave Travels Through Time, Channel 2. How is everybody? So today, just got to thank you. I just got the news. Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker have left. And Noel, announced it on his stream. Obviously, an awesome stream. And I'm really happy, especially that Chris Chibnall is leaving. Worst showrunner we've ever had in the history of the program. And he is gone, baby. Gone, gone, gone. Hopefully to never run the show again. Crossing the fingers. So who will be the next owner? I'm not going to make any predictions yet, but he's gone. Jodie Whittaker is leaving as well. No more Chris Chibnall. Yes. Maybe there's some hope for the show after all. Maybe there's some hope. New showrunner, new doctor, new writing team, hopefully. As well. Hopefully, there's some hope. There's some hope. So it's a celebration time. Come on. Celebration time. Woo! He's gone. Now the only one we can hope will eventually leave is that Piers Wenger. Hopefully, eventually, he'll maybe leave as well. We shall see. Cross the fingers for that one as well. Oh, hello, Pluto Nest. Thanks so much for subscribing to my second channel, pal. It's been a while since I've talked to you. Why did your first channel get shut down? It got shut down because it was hacked by hackers. Apparently, these trolls came on, and I found out they're members of a group that hacked my first channel called the Minnesota Whovians. That's right, the Minnesota Whovians. They're a pro-Chibnall group, and they hacked my first channel because I'm not a Chibnall fan. And, yeah, they hacked it. Can't access my first channel. Please report that channel because it's not under the control of me anymore. We need to get that Dave Travels Through Time, the first channel, removed. Get rid of that channel because I have no control over it. Members of the Minnesota Whovians hacked it, posing as, women, to try and get my info. They hacked it. So that's what happened, Pluto Nest. That's basically it. But I hope you're doing good, pal. Pluto Nest. Thanks, buddy, for coming here. Welcome in the chat. Oh, and I just got a text too. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what happened to my first channel. Minnesota Whovians group hacked it. So that's why that's why I can't use that first channel anymore, Pluto. Just so you know. Thanks for the like. And today we are celebrating Chris Chibnall no longer being the showrunner. Noel did a great stream on TARDIS Zone about it. And it's all over the media and over the news. They're both leaving. And we shall see what will happen for the 60th, too. I believe, like Joe said, there probably will be a 60th. What it will be, who will be in the 60th, no clue. It would be nice if we could get some more previous doctors, like maybe the 4th and the 5th and then the 8th. Be nice to see them again. Sylvester McCoy would be cool to see as well. It'd be nice to bring them back because we really didn't properly get them for Day of the Doctor. We got them in clips, basically, but we really didn't properly get them coming back. And yeah, obviously, yes, they're older. I mean, McGann, though, he's aged, really well. I mean, but it's like, I still think they should still be able to, be in it. But anyway, Chibnall's gone. Chibnall's gone. Ding dong, Chibnall's gone. We won't miss you. I mean, obviously there are Chibnall fans that probably won't be happy about it, but that's they have the right to their opinion. But for me and some of my friends, we're happy to see him. Bye bye. Hopefully, no more forced preaching, no more forced diversity, just for the sake of it, and hopefully we'll actually get something good out of this. Hopefully, it won't be the same, more of the same with this new showrunner, because we still have Piers Wanger, but crossing my fingers that doesn't happen. That's more of the same, and we actually do get an improvement with the writing. And hopefully they can just not talk about the time with children, not mention it ever again, and that'll just be wiped clean. Kind of like how the doctor, when he was mentioned he was half human, in the TV movie, they kind of never really talked about it again. Honestly, the half human thing bit, though, I could almost deal with. I could deal with a lot more even than the time with children, to be honest, because the way it was handled was just so bad. And I prefer the first Doctor being the first Doctor, and that's my opinion. I prefer the Doctor being originally male. I don't want the forced diversity for diversity's sake, and Doctor being a tortured experiment that happens to be female. For the Doctor being a male, who's not an unlimited amount of regenerations. So hopefully, with this new showrunner, and maybe we'll get a new writing team, hopefully that'll all be improved. So that's what I'm hoping. So I'm happy that Chibnall's gone. Happy, 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 happy. So we'll see what's in the future for Doctor Who. It'll be their last season coming up for Chibnall and Whittaker, the series 13, and then we'll see what happens after that. Probably not too shortly, we'll find out who's going to be the new showrunner. I'm not going to make any predictions, but it'll be interesting to see who it shall be. So, woo! Yes. All right. Speaking of which, I also have a Doctor Who fan film spinoff that I've been working on. Might actually share it my next stream. Maybe I'll do that for my next stream. Oh, I'm also going to be doing a Caves of Androzani watch along soon, too. Caves of Androzani, which is the final story of the Fifth Doctor's, Peter Davison, one of my very favorite Doctors of all time. Of course, most people know that. I'm going to be doing a watch along of that. Caves of Androzani, classics Doctor Who story, one of the best in the classic series ever. And of course, I did a Family Opera watch along, and The Phantom, of course, influenced Sarah's Jack, that character. And I also plan on redoing the Family Opera, but the colorized sequences, because Matthew, my friend, missed it. Hey, Paul, how are you doing, buddy? It's a celebration now that Chibnall is going. Yes, it is. Yeah, Jody, yeah, it's cool. But, really, Chibnall is the main culprit, and it's nice that he's leaving. You know, she was basically just being told what to do, you know? It is indeed. Celebration indeed. The Chibnall is leaving. Will not miss him. Chris Chibnall, or should I call his other nickname Chris Chinballs? And Pluto Nasty, you know, was asking about my first channel, why it got shut down. And I basically explained, well, it was a Chibnall group, fans of Chibnall. The Minnesota Whovians hacked my channel under female. They're impersonating female porn celebrities to try and get me information, and somehow they hacked my first channel. Disgusting people. No respect for you people whatsoever. You'll get karma. We'll get back to you eventually. Minnesota Whovian group. But yes, glad Chibnall is gone. It'll be interesting to see who will be the next showrunner producer of the show. Don't forget to smash that like button for the stream. My bets were, I was thinking maybe Toby Whitehouse could be a possibility. Maybe as a possible new showrunner. Or, yeah. Because Gaiman would probably be too busy at this point, Neil Gaiman. So I'm thinking Toby Whitehouse is a possibility, but I don't want to make any major predictions about who the showrunner is going to be. But luckily, Chibnall and Whitaker last season, Series 13, and that's it. So good. So it'll be interesting to see what the 60th will be like. What the 60th anniversary is going to be like. I'm hoping that we'll get to see some more classic Doctors, you know, and they'll feature a little bit more prominently this time. Because, you know, in Day of the Doctor, great anniversary story, but we didn't really get to see much of Peter Davison, much of Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann. Be nice to see them featured a little bit more. Michael Sheen would be a great Doctor. I agree. I mean, we did get Tom, you know, at the end of Day of the Doctor as the curator. That was cool. Yeah, I agree. Michael Sheen would be a great Doctor. And they're in both, him and Tennant are in Good Omens, you know, good show. We need great science fiction writers. Yeah. I mean, we had great science fiction writers. We had, you know, back in the classic series, right? We had Terrence Dicks. We had all kinds of, you know, we had Malcolm Hulk. We had Christopher Bidmead. We had all kinds. Of course, Robert Holmes. That's an obvious one. Thank you. Jen says hi.
Hello.
Robert Holmes was superb, and even Bob Baker and Dave Martin, they weren't bad. Three Doctors, Visible Enemy. Yeah, they weren't bad. Somebody like Douglas Adams, too. That would be good. So hopefully we will get that. We'll see. People like that. Like I said before, it would be nice if Langer was gone, but he's still around. But hopefully he'll be gone pretty soon. Who else was another good writer of the show? Terry Nason was really good. That was another one. Nason was always pretty good. Next time when I do a stream, I'm going to show you guys my script for Maxwell Who, The Clappers of Death. When Moffat worked with Russell T. Davies, they were pretty perp together. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I mean, Girl in the Fireplace and Empty Child, those are all good ones. I feel like it's when Moffat was just by himself, it didn't quite mesh as well. He was okay in his first series, I think, series 5. Afterwards, it kind of he got a little off track, I think. I mean, still preferable to Chris Chibnall for sure, but yeah, anybody would be preferable, honestly. Oh god. Still don't like what Moffat though did with the first Doctor and that Twice Upon a Time though. That still irks me. Oh yeah, there's always gonna be someone angry for saying good riddance to Chibnall era. He has his fans, you know. I get or agendist fans or whatever. You know, they're newer fans that probably just started with Chibnall. You know, they weren't really fans before Chibnall. I mean, there are some, but there aren't, you know, a lot probably. People learn to need to accept different opinions. Apparently, what the reason was, apparently why I got hacked from my first channel was because I didn't like Chibnall. I wasn't a Chibnall supporter. So they posed as these different female celebrities and hacked me. Disgusting people. Minnesota Whovians. You people are disgusting. Minnesota Whovians. Just because I have a different opinion to you, you hack my first channel, can't access it. Well, guess what? I'm back bigger than ever. 520 subscribers. Yeah, let's see. Yep, I got right back up, didn't I? I didn't give up. Yeah, they need to learn to accept different opinions, you know? I'm okay with them having a different opinion to me, but it's like they can't accept it. They can't accept us having a different. I'm just so happy though. Chibnall is gone, and Noel did a great stream on it. This morning. I had a feeling eventually it would come, but I didn't know it would come. I wish it came sooner. But you know what, with Chibnall, but you know what, better late than never, right? So I'm glad it happened. Hopefully the whole timeless children rubbish can be retconned, or they just won't mention it again. No more identity politics. No more forced diversity. No more timeless children. That's what I want. The first doctor is the freaking first doctor. Not Doctor 1 million or Doctor 50,000, whatever. The timeless crap is, yep, exactly. And the 11th Doctor was the 11th Doctor, and he needed extra regenerations. But Chibnall, you didn't even take that into account either. Not only did you not take into account the first Doctor, you didn't even take into account Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. The fact that he was the last regeneration. If he had unlimited regenerations, he wouldn't have needed all that more regeneration energy from the Time Lords to give to him. Sorry, you're a hack. You're a hack. In my opinion, you're a hack. Yes, you're a hack. That's how I personally feel. Sure to smash that like button, guys, if you can. Yeah, Chibnall also forgot the Doctor wasn't called the Doctor until his time at the Academy. Exactly, it was called something else. And then he had a nickname, didn't he? Theta Sigma, didn't he? What was his friend? Drax from the Armageddon Factors. I remember that. Theta Sigma. Chibnall honestly didn't care. He planned it. He planned the Timeless Children. I heard from sources he planned it since the 80s. He planned the whole Timeless Children idea since the 1980s when he was bad-mouthing Doctor Who about Pip and Jane Baker on that news program. Yes, he had a nickname, but he became the Doctor at the Academy and he left on his travels afterwards, yes. Exactly, Paul. Yep. But hopefully with, this new producer, he can reject all this rubbish. We can move on. We can start fresh with this new showrunner, and we can just go be back to proper Doctor Who. An escape from the real world, more science fiction. So I'm trying to be optimistic with it, that it won't be more the same with the new showrunner. Because, it did fail, basically. It really failed. When you think about it, look at the ratings. Yes. The Woman Who Fell to Earth, yes, it got really high ratings because people were curious, yes. But then look afterwards. There was the downtrend of the ratings. just slowly kept going down and down and down and down. Doctor Who always had strong female characters, and so they didn't need to make the Doctor female, yes. Just bring Romana back, or bring that Jenny back, like Peter Davison said. He had that freaking daughter. Bring her back. What the heck? Nope. They weren't intelligent enough to do that. Nope. Nope. Didn't even try. Or heck, or make a Susan spinoff. You know, where's Susan been? They could have made a spinoff of her again. Made a spinoff of her. She was stuck in that Earth in what, 21, whatever, 64. Maybe she found a TARDIS or something, traveled, you know? There's all kinds of characters you can make it, but you're making a totally new female character, too. Not related to the Doctor. Not the Doctor. Could be related to the Doctor, but not the Doctor. And that was so terrible. What was it? It was like one of the first trailers, right? Oh, she was shattering the glass ceiling. Remember that? Oh my gosh, I remember that. I saw that trailer again the other day, and I was just laughing at how bad it was, where she was literally shattering the glass ceiling. Yeah, spinoff show, exactly. I mean, he had kids, right? Of ones that, you know, because obviously he had kids even before Susan. They could have had somebody like that that happened to be alive that you didn't know about. The grass scene was so annoying, yes, it was. But, you know, I'm being optimistic. I'm giving it a chance again. I'm not going to give up on Doctor Who. You know, I'm never, you know, going to fully ever give up on it. You know, it's always been a part of me. So, I just don't plan on rewatching any of the Chibnall Whittaker stuff till Chibnall's, you know, and they're gone. With Chibnall gone. When Jodie regenerates, I'll be cracking up with the champagne. Yeah, me too. Yep, me too. That'll be a happy day because Chibnall will be finally gone. Seems like too long as it is. Seems like he's been here like 6 years. I mean, it's only been a few years, but it seems like a long freaking time he's been around. I would say let him have anything else, but no more science fiction. Don't let him have a hold of any science fiction ever again. Ever again. No. No, 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 no. It's been like torture. It has. It really has. Yeah, it's been endless, mindless torture. Well, Strict does some great rants on them too. Chibnall era. His smile creeps me out. Chibnall. Something sinister about it. It'd be good to. He'd be good to inspire to be like a character on a show. He'd be the inspiration for a villain or something on a TV show or movie. Yeah, seeing him grinning with screwed up those past has been testing. Yep. But he's gone. He's gone, 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 gone. Two likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you want to screw up a Chibnall TV show, then try the Chibnall plan, right? he makes the Cartmel master plan look like nothing. What Cartmel is planning makes it look like nothing compared to the Chibnall plan. Try the Chibnall plan. Yep, that's so true. What did you think of what Cartmel was planning? What your opinion on that, Paul? What did you think? The Cartmel master plan. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Cartmel master plan? Did you like what they were going to go with that, or are you kind of glad that it didn't end up going fully to fruition? Ender Cartmel said he didn't like the way Chibnall ignored him. He said he wouldn't have gone into details of the Doctor's origins because you need to keep it vague and keep mystery there. Yeah. And I don't think he honestly would have liked the whole making the character originally female either. But that's just me. Him trying to say, oh, was a tortured female experiment from another dimension. Yeah, well, Chibnall ignores everybody. He just wants what he wants. Chibnall is trying to promote diversity, but Doctor Who's always been diverse, especially under RTD. Yeah, it's about how you do it, and Chibnall just basically throws it in your face. But with RTD, it came naturally. I mean, look at Captain Jack, look at Mickey, look at Martha Jones, right? That's diverse. But Chibnall, he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen. Even when even when we sent letters, right? At first, the BBC were ignoring us too. I wrote like multiple letters to complain about the whole timeless children thing. Multiple letters. I'm thinking at least like 15 letters through email. And they were basically ignoring us, ignoring us, ignoring Noel, ignoring everybody. But maybe they're finally seeing the light. Maybe they're finally seeing the light and realizing, okay, maybe we do actually need to do something about this. And that's why, they're partially why they're leaving now. It's this cheap stunt casting a woman in order to boost viewers, but it didn't last long. Their viewers were down to 4 million. Yep. 3 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yep. I mean, the ratings didn't stay strong for long. I mean, yeah, they could say, oh, it was the highest ratings in who knows how long, but look at how fast it went down after a while. It went down, slowly but surely, and then it just went down and down and down. Yeah, we've been asking for that for years. The vast majority of viewers want Paul McGann to have a series, but yeah, they never listen about that. Never. I even said, why couldn't there be a 3 series of McGann, and maybe have like one more series of McCoy as well? Why not? Why the heck not? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Nope. Don't want to listen. Nope. They didn't want to listen. But maybe they're finally starting to listen to reason. I don't, with this whole thing. I'm hoping. I'm trying to be optimistic about it to where it's just going to be proper science fiction, not over preaching, not agenda driven, over agenda driven. Well, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. So maybe we will get those new series. Paul McGann was sensational in Night of the Doctor. He was. That was a good script, too, by Moffat. Moffat did a pretty good job with that one. This would have been longer, because it was only, 7-8 minutes. I was going to say I could put the Celebration song on, but I don't know if I would get copyright striked. But it would fit for this with Chibnall. There's no reason the Doctor couldn't use an old face just once. Yeah, why not? I mean, basically the curator, right? They hinted, he's a future incarnation of the Doctor, right? And he revisited the 4th Doctor's face. So why not? So that was a hint right there that he can. And he even had the personality of the Fourth Doctor too, the curator, didn't he? Seemed like it to me. Reviewed some of the old favorites of the Fourth said, yeah. And he acted like, even though he was probably a future version of the Fourth, he acted like the Fourth Doctor too. So that would be actually cool to be like rehire the actors, previous Doctors, and rehire them as future versions of the Doctor. Like, and they could have some of the traits from the ones they played previously. That would be interesting, but also maybe a few new traits too. I think that'd be cool. I think didn't Peter Davison at one point in an interview I remember I watched. This was on a PBS interview. He was like, I'd love to play the Doctor older too, when I'm older, like in his 60s. He was saying this was taken from, I saw it on YouTube. It was when he was younger. I think he was like, I think it was right when he was playing the Doctor. It would give Paul McGann a chance to sign. Yeah, he'd be Doctor. What would it be now? Doctor 14 now, huh? He'd be Doctor 14. He'd be Doctor 8 and 14th. Peter Davison was great in the 5-minute special. Yeah, that was Time Crash. Yeah, that was funny. That was good. And Peter Davison's looking at his hair. That was funny. I mean, David Tennant's looking at Peter Davison's hair. I was staring at it. He's like, that was funny. And then he says, "You were my doctor," didn't he? I remember he said that too. David Tennant said, "You're my doctor." He is a damn good actor. Underrated, I think. He's been in a lot of acting roles, hasn't he, too? All Creatures was the one that got him his start, his big start, kind of. Then he played Disc of the Day in Hitchhikers. And then he did that Sink or Swim, so I've seen clips of that. Then, of course, he did Campion as a detective. That was really entertaining. I like that show. Had those on DVD, got those from the library. Those were good. He was in At Home with the Braithwaves, and then he did The Last Detective as well. Ain't Misbehaving, too. That's funny. You can see episodes of that on YouTube. It's kind of like a comedy. He kind of plays a big oaf in that one, too. Funny. Proves he can do funny and serious. He's so engaging, and you believe in him. Yep. And he's really chilled too. He doesn't seem full of himself too. He's really laid back, and he seems humble too. He doesn't, I don't detect a lot of arrogance in him at all. He's a really nice person. Yeah. I actually have autographs of friend Disaster Area. You know him from TARDIS Zone and stuff. He got me a bunch of autographs, which was really nice of him. I got a Peter Davison autograph. I got a Colin Baker autograph. I got Sylvester McCoy, some of the companions too. Tom Baker autograph too. Really cool stuff. He never overacts. He's always spot on. Yeah, true. Yeah, is there any doctor that you've seen that does overact at all? Like what those doctors? I mean, obviously there is Jody. What other one? God, those facial expressions he does are so over the top. Oh, Colin, definitely. Yeah, in the beginning, yeah. And then he kind of calms down. In a trial, it works, you know? It works that he's very dramatic in that scene about, the corruption of the Time Lords. It worked. For that scene, you got to be very dramatic for that scene. So it worked. I don't think Sylvester really overacts, does he? Either. I don't think so. Some people think he does, but I don't think so. Pertwee, I never thought overacting either. Come to think of it. Jody doesn't even seem like the doctor, but more like someone pretending to be the doctor, yeah. Yeah, kind of like that next doctor character, right? Who he thought he was the doctor, but he wasn't. The next doctor, that David Tennant special. Kind of makes me think of that character. It would fit. Something like that. Pertwee was consistently good, yeah. So was Troughton too, I think. He was really good in what was it? Omen. That was an intense movie. Yes, that's true. Jody reminds me of a soap character trying to be like Tennant. Yeah. Yes, he is basically imitating Tennant. Some people say Smith, but honestly, I'd see more Tennant that she's trying to imitate. Soap opera character trying to be that way. Oh, I'm so socially awkward. Ugh, jeez. She's not good at serious, that angry acting. Very weak. Yeah, it seems very forced and wooden. If you saw any of the other ones doing angry acting, it works. But with her, not at all. I would play that song. Should I try it? Celebration time. What I get? I get copyrighted though. Yes, Eccleston was superb with anger. I'll just put a click on it. I won't put the line that loud for a quick second. Come on. Racing time, come on. Yeah, he was. Eccleston was superb with angry acting. Time, come on. When he says to the dog, "Why don't you just die?" Can you imagine Jody doing that? No, not at all. Yeah, Dog's a really good story. This, of course, was by Cool in the Game. The song. Wish we had some champagne and balloons. Yeah, that would be nice. Celebration. That went by quick. Good song. Yeah, a lot of balloons and champagne. That would be nice. I'm sure the Minnesota Hoovians are complaining about it. Ones that hacked my first channel, they'll be complaining. Our buddy he's leaving. I can imagine Chibnall making a point about diversity when Whitaker leaves. Yeah. I don't want to see any interview with him. If he does one, I'm skipping it. I wouldn't get the DVDs of those series even if they're free. They're free on the ground. Or if I found them in the recycling or in the trash. Nope. I wouldn't grab it. We'll get a preachy script for our last episode. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's without a doubt. No doubt about that one. Mm-hmm. But how's he such an upgrade over being a male? And, maybe it'll be another abusive father episode or something. Or it'll be something like that. I could see it being something like that. Or it could be a lesson about rape or something. Oh, God. Goodness gracious. Or it's a daughter that was raped by her father or something depressing like that. I could see him doing it. And that'll be the lesson for one of the last episodes. Oh, God. I don't know, Paul. Do you think that could be possible? God. Oh, that'd be terrible. I think Chibnall could be the villain, spewing out hypocrisy all over the place. Yeah. That's true. Pip and Jane Baker will have the last laugh. Yeah. I mean, their stuff is still better than Chib's by quite a bit. Vervoids are better than talking rags. Yep. Or the frogs. Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't forget the frogs. Oh, man. And the spiders, too. I mean, the spiders were good in Planet of the Spiders, but Neuractans, no. Or a space racist. Don't forget him. Don't forget the space racist. Don't forget the space racist. What was his name? Cranko, or what the heck was his name? The one from Rosa. Rosa. Let me look it up. Krasko. I knew it was with a K. Krasko. Don't forget Krasko. The one from the future, the racist. Future racist. Talking rubber frog. Laugh out loud. Doesn't the talking rubber frog and then the talking rags, then the space racist, aren't they so legendary? Aren't they the greatest Doctor Who villains you've ever seen? I'm being sarcastic, obviously. Rosa Parks was only in that situation because of the Doctor and Friends. Yep, pretty much. Talk about taking away her achievements. Yep. They pretty yeah, if it weren't for them, right? She wouldn't have even gotten the silver rights and yeah. The bus event wouldn't have happened. Jeez. Killer moths as well, yeah. Oh man. He thinks he's the bestest ever though, right? He thinks he's the bestest ever. Oh man. Very forgetful, bad era. Yep. Chibnall era. I'm not watching Series 13, I'll tell you that much. Even though it is their last, I'm not. No. Oh, Tim Saw. I remember that one. Oh god, that's another one. The one shot in the foot and his crap sniper. But yeah. What do you think of the Bating? What do you think of the Bating? Then of course there was that pregnant man in that episode too. Remember that? The pregnant man. Oh gosh. Well, it's been done in Junior, so we're gonna do it again. We'll do it for Doctor Who. The Bating was silly. Yeah, it was like almost like a bad version. Remember those little aliens from Galaxy Quest? Reminded me of that. I don't know if you've seen Galaxy Quest, but if men have children, then why the need for both sexes? There wouldn't be any females. So the writers just didn't think that through. Yep, seen Galaxy Quest, very funny. Yeah, it is. It said boys give birth to boys, but it didn't make any sense. Yeah, if you only need one gender, then there's no need for two on their planet. Chibnall's writing is totally crap. Yeah. I mean, it always has been. I mean, even that episode, what was it, 42? I thought it was okay, but even then, it wasn't that good. Still kind of forgetful episode for me. The signs were there, but even that Silurian two-parter, I'm just looking at it and just going, there's some of that stuff. It's like, okay, I could see where it's gonna head. Yeah, he kind of looks like an Absorbaloff. I could see the resemblance to Chibnall playing Absorbaloff, the one from Love of Monsters. That's funny. Yeah, that Silurian two-parter, though, that one was like even worse than 42, wasn't it? The Matt Smith one, the series, that was like the only really weak two stories from that whole season, I feel. The rest of them I really liked from that series 5. But the Silurian two-part was definitely the weaker ones. So the signs were there. What it could head into. Yeah, let me look that up, actually. I have the Series 5 Blu-ray with me right here. Got it right here. The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. That was the titles, yeah. Yeah. Totally rip off of the Silurian Third Doctor story, yep. Silurian Third Doctor story is a lot better. That one I would give like a 10 out of 10. This one, maybe a 4. The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. The rest of the stories in here were good. The 11th Hour was a very good one. Beast Blue was pretty good. Victory of the Daleks with Churchill, that was pretty awesome. Time of Angels was good with River. The Flesh and Stone. Vampires of Venice I enjoyed. That was interesting. Amy's Choice, excellent one. With the Dream Lord. Love that one. The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, though. Right after Amy's Choice just goes, man, Amy's Choice was so good, and then you got a Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, and it's just such a downgrade. Oh, yeah, I don't like the look of the Silurians in the new series much. Not at all. And then Vince of the Doctor was an excellent story, too. That's a really good one. Uncanny resemblance to Vincent, too, the actor that played him. You get to see kind of, his depression, kind of, what's going on in his mind. Some good Matt Smith episodes, apart from the Chibnall ones, yeah. And then The Lodger, that one's got Corden in it. And the Pandora Open's really good. Big Bang, all interesting stuff. Yeah, so there's some good ones. The only two, I don't like is the Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, really. So, I mean, 11 out of 13 episodes that I like, not bad. And 2 ones that aren't so good. I can always just skip them. On the season, I'll just skip those. We had a depressing episode from Chibnall floating fingers. Yeah. Oh, man. And the dinosaurs on the spaceship, I didn't hate it, but I didn't exactly love it either. I mean, that's probably honestly his best episode he's ever did, and I didn't even love that one. I thought it was just okay. Still a sign to her there what was to come, so it's like, eh. I'll say one thing about the Chibnall. It's so crap, it's funny. Yeah. I'll agree with that. At least we can get a good laugh out of it. All right. So, this is a fun stream. I had a lot of fun doing this. Only 400 more subscribers, and I can actually monetize my channel. Make some money. That'll be cool. I've taken out the voice of Grace, and I'm a talking rubber frog. Oh, yeah, Grace. Yeah, I know what character you're talking about. Yep, that's funny. Yeah, Chibnall. Gin balls. Worst showrunner in the show's history, by far. Oh, well, there's always got to be a bad egg, doesn't there, in the bunch? There's always got to be a bad egg in the bunch. Or two. It happens. Wow, what time is it in the UK now? Must be late. Jeez. I know I just started the stream later. Yes, he's been crowned the worst showrunner in the history of the show, yeah. Everything he touches turns to crap. Oh, dang, it's 12:28. Sorry about that, Paul. Dang, it's getting late. 12:28 a.m. in the UK. Yep, everything he does touch turns to crap. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream now then. Oh, it's okay. You're a late sleeper. Oh, okay. You don't have to go to work or anything? Till later? Or unless you're... you don't... No worries. Have a good evening. I'll be up later today. Okay, sounds good. All right, you take care, my friend. Thanks so much, Paul, for being in the chat. You're awesome. Awesome. Yes. All right, I'm going to end this stream now. Take care. Peace. And good celebration today of Chibnall and Whitaker leaving. Chibnall finally being gone. Seems like a lot longer than it has. All right, take care. Peace. Bye for now.